Hey, what's going on, guys? It is morning, late morning-ish time. I really don't know. I don't have my phone or clock on me. I figured I'm gonna start my video here because yesterday was such a, I should say the past like 2, 3-ish days were such a struggle and just frustrating with me. I almost didn't come out yesterday, because of all this stuff, all my frustrations. I don't want to go into any details. But I ended up coming out. I'm glad I did. But yesterday, it was such a fiasco getting here. And I planned it well, but my plan was to go to Roosevelt Lake just for the day, check the area out, check the lake out, maybe some camping areas. I saw some good spots on the map. And I half did that because when I was there, I quickly realized how big the lake was and how long and far things were going to take me to go see. So I quickly abandoned that trip, and I just started heading up further, higher up in elevation in the Tonto Forest. And now I'm immersed myself in the trees, and I'm blessed to be next to this creek that has actual running water. But yeah, now I'm here, and I'll show you the footage right now, whatever I captured yesterday, and then I'll it'll fill you in, and we'll be. So this was my first attempt at my opener, and I got away with it. I said hi, let everyone know where I'm going, doing, but it just quickly went downhill, and I knew it was just going to be a nightmare trying to do it while I was driving. So I figured, you know what, I am just going to record my drive, and when I get to Roosevelt Lake, I'll do my opening then. You can start to see Roosevelt Lake off into the distance, and when I got there, I came to realize how big it was and how much time it would take me to get to the spots I wanted to check out, so I quickly abandoned that. And so this is like number 5 of me trying to do the opener. Here I get hair in my mouth while I'm eating my banana. I thought that would be a good idea. But I'm at Roosevelt Lake here, and I'm at a large camp spot, and this is where I decided to stop because I realized I wouldn't be able to do the exploring at Roosevelt Lake that I wanted to do and go up to Tonto and do some camping. So here's where I'm trying to explain everything, and I quickly abandoned trip. And when I leave, I only record a little bit of my drive out, and then next thing you see, I am at camp. All right, so I made it to camp. I should say I found camp. And I'm kind of blessed because I'm at a creek. And there's actually water here, and it's, oh hey, and it's running. I will say I was blessed to find that spot. So if you saw last week's video, I got an air mattress, and at the middle of the night, it had deflated so much that I had to pretty much toss it out of my tent, and luckily I still brought my sleeping pads, and so I used those. This is a new purchase. It's a self-inflating air mattress, and it comes with this bag, and you can just determine your firmness that you want. Loved it. I had a hot mess trying to film pretty much everything, so this is me making my salmon salad, my dinner. The entire time I was making my dinner, I was just debating, like, I was just having such a rough time. Should I just leave? Like, should I just wake up early in the morning, pack up and go? I will say the food was delicious. And when I was done cooking and I sat down and, tried to record something for you guys, I just came to realize, you know what? I called it right there and figured I'll just pick it back up in the morning and see where it goes. I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my night while I'm at camp next to the creek. But this morning, yeah, as I was laying down just watching, I was debating, should I make breakfast, hang out, do my thing and go, or should I just, have the little like fruits and nuts that I brought, stay a little bit, and then just pack up and go, because this trip was just so, yesterday I was just so all over the place. But, I slowly got up, made my tea. The water running, it actually wasn't running this much when I first got here. Last night it started, I heard it like pick up at some point, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. Living in Arizona, the desert especially, you come to realize how special running water is. Like a lake, well, not a lake, but like a stream, a river, flowing water, a creek. That's why I decided to come sit down here and immerse myself in it. So this morning, when I woke up, the sun was barely up, I should say it was barely bright out, and it was cold. So yesterday when I got here, I think it was in the upper 60s, and last night I got up at some point to go to the bathroom, and, I took a breath, and I could see my breath, so I knew it was cold. But anyways, in the morning, when I get up, I can barely see any light out. It was mostly the moon that was still out, that light. But I turned the little heater I had on, I opened my window up just a little bit, not a lot, because, it's cold out. And I literally just laid in bed, and I watched the light get brighter out, and, I just made it like kind of a window box. A TV window box, and I was like, that's my TV. And now it's like, I feel like a lot of, all those frustrations, struggles, stress that I came in with have gone away, and it's like, let's make the breakfast, enjoy your time, and then, eventually you're gonna have to go back home, so while you're here, just enjoy your time and, enjoy this peace. And so that's what I'm going to do. just hanging out here in the creek. Let's see. Just been chilling, scoping out different areas. You can see I'm not that far. My camp is right there, behind me. This is where I was sitting. See this little pool of water right here. Alright, as you can see, I have breakfast made. I am gonna enjoy my food over here by the creek. And I'll catch you guys a little later. So I just came up to the road that I came up. So I didn't come up this way, but the road leads up this way. And apparently, I think it dead ends to at a waterfall. I'm not gonna go this time, but next week I'm actually planning to come back up here. So I'll come up here in the morning and I'll go check out, see if there's a waterfall. Maybe do a hike, because I think there's a hike up there as well. And then I'll come back and I'll scope out different areas in Tonto and see where I'll want to camp next. I came down that way. That's the way I came. And obviously leaving. But I can't remember if I showed you guys camp or not. So I figured before I leave, because I'm slowly packing up, I'd show you. So here's my camp. I came in that way, but I backed in. So where I'm at is the flattest spot. You can see there are some fire rings, but as of now, there's still no campfires. So yeah, I had my table here, obviously truck, and I put my tent over here because that was the flattest spot. And it's here's the bank's edge. You can see I parked it right up against the edge, but still it worked out perfect. I'll come right here. So in the morning when I was getting up, I cracked the window open and that was kind of my view. I made that my view. And then I eventually got up. And when I actually eventually got up, I heard some weird noises and I was like, what is that? And it prompted me to get up. Lo and behold, it was turkeys. I saw turkeys. When I got up, I saw turkeys over there. I tried to get video, but I missed it. But like a half an hour later, when I was just sitting relaxing, I heard noises, and they were literally, it was a family, I think of 5, that just went down this bank over here and up and out. It's pretty cool. That was the first time I actually ever saw wild turkeys. I've only ever seen turkeys at farms, and that maybe a handful of times, if that. All right, guys. Just like as normal, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna finish packing up, and I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you next week. I imagine next week you will see the hike and some more camping. It won't be such a hot mess. All right, I'm out.